I don't really get days like these when I go to the gym, so I take full advantage. Okay, so today we're heading to the gym to work on a couple of lower body stuff. We're gonna work a little bit of our upper body, but today's like a light gym day because I feel pressed for time. So I'm not gonna spend my whole hour in there. Probably I'm gonna do 45 minutes, which makes a big deal if you're doing what you're doing, right? So even if you did 15 minutes of your time and you made 15 minutes efficient and quick, then that 15 minutes is valuable, right? And you still came out feeling fulfilled in your workout goals. But anyways, today I am wearing my Zara shirt. It has like a high top right over here and a lower side right here. I love this. And I'm wearing my pants from Pink, right? And I got my cold hand sneakers. And I'm ready to go. Stay tuned. Not to forget to mention, I have my lip oil that I love personally. I would trade it for Sephara's lip gloss. I'm not just bashing on Sephara or saying Sephara is not good, but what I'm trying to say is that that has worked for me out of everything I've ever tried. Everything works. I'm pretty sure there's things in there that works because I've tried so many lip gloss and a lot of them didn't work for me. But this one I'm trying is called NYX Professional Makeup, NYX Cosmetics Fat Oil, right? Those are super expensive as well. $10 for a gloss. I don't know if I could get it cheaper on Amazon or I could get it cheaper somewhere else. I'll look into it. But I always go, when I run out of these, I run out of these pretty fast because I use it all the time. It's very reliable. So I go to get those at Meta Beauty. They come in different colors, but they have this like light natural look on your lip, so it's not overly a color. So it's gonna say like brown, red, gold, but it's not going to look like right now it's on my lip. It doesn't look too much. Like you can see the color, but you can't see the color too much. And that's good for everyday wear. So yeah. So we're doing single leg kickbacks. I wasn't so perfect with my balance. It's like it has been a minute since I did a workout like this. I'm so accustomed to doing it standing up. My leg could have been more straighter. However, this is a learning process for me. Because when I seen the girl do it on my Instagram that I'm getting inspiration from, she had her leg a little straight out. I made sure I felt the glutes though. I felt the sting, the burn. Normally when I do this workout, I do it sit down, like I laying down on your stomach position, and then I have my legs up in that position. So I was so used to that when I was doing it that I didn't realize my leg wasn't straight until after I watched the video and I said, oh, okay, my leg is not so straight, right? So we're gonna move on to the next workout that I'm about to do. I'm about to do pulse. So I'm going down 25 times to do the pulse squat. For the sake of the video, you might see me look like I did less, fast forwarding. But however, I did my 100. So today I was trying to do the 100 rep challenge, 25 each. So I did my pulse squats. I'm doing them right now, 25 of those. And I also doing my leg kickback, 25 of those, right? Let it go, let it go, let it go. Trying to build that leg, build that glute. Create strong muscle memory of the workout, stamina, takes all steps. In my mind, I'm like, damn, this is a lot, but I'm still going. At the end of the day, that's how I'm gonna get stronger and beat the 25 rep challenge, 25 per workout challenge. You have to train your mind to challenge yourself to do things you never thought you could do. So the next workout I'm about to do is the lunges, right? That was part of the 25. So 25 of those as well. I make sure to bring my knee out as flat as I can. The goal is to kind of like touch the floor. However, when I do it, I don't like my knees on the floor so much. I forgot to bring my floor mats for the knee for this workout specifically. So yeah, this is where we at right now. But I felt it when I was done. I felt the burn, the sensation, and that's what's important in building this leg, the legs and the glutes at the same time. My posture was okay, was great, and I kept going. You didn't see me stop, even when I felt it going down to 12 to 15 reps. I still kept moving, because that's again how I got stronger. I did sort of lose balance a little bit, and I still picked myself up. And that's what I admire about me and my workouts. It gives me the freedom to go at my own pace, but also challenge that pace into smaller steps. If it takes me years to gain the goal, at least I know someday I will be where I'm supposed to be. I want stronger booty legs. I want more defined bigger glutes. Basically, more tone in the definition of the lower body. So I gotta start myself this way. Right. So I'm getting ready to do my next workout. I think this is a reverse fly kick or something like that. I have to go back to this workout. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But when she did this workout, she went all the way down. This was one of my worst workouts to do, because for first starters, I found trouble gaining balance and keeping my knee straight. As I did this workout, I also knew that I was getting closer to the door, so I didn't want to hit my head, because I need something to touch. But like, when I started doing more sets outside of this video, I realized I'm getting good. This is not so hard. I make sure I feel it in my glutes when I pick myself all the way up. Not just doing it for goodness sake, doing it for momentum there, and making sure I get the results I'm getting by doing it the right way. So balance, like again, was an issue. Me coming closer to the door is the second issue, and me trying to keep the leg up in the air to get as much maximum effect as possible. More momentum, more steadiness. That was like a challenge for me. But here I am doing it. Continuously doing it to my own ability. I'm not here to be a coach. I'm not here to say I'm the best of the best, but I definitely learn from my mistakes and I pick myself. Okay, so now we headed to Target for a little bit. Not really inside of Target, but just like in the lobby-ish area. This is my perfect place to cool off a bit, especially after strenuous, is that the word? Especially after a short 30-minute workout that felt intense. Back to what I was saying, making use of your valuable time. That workout was valuable for less than an hour. So I'm just here cooling off a bit. And that's the perfect thing about living in New York. You have access to places without having to drive to go there, for the most part. I'm not saying this place is not further, but it's great because it's right there. So I literally just came from the gym. The gym is like 2-3 minutes from Target. And I'm literally in here cooling off for like a minute, because I have to make use of my time, get back on home time. So I'm going to go now stop at Starbucks, get something healthy. You see, I love Starbucks. The thing about Starbucks is you can drink what you want, as long as you know how to customize it to the healthiest decisions when it comes to fitness. So with putting back fitness on the thought of it, there's nothing that can stop me from drinking Starbucks. I love Starbucks. Tell you. Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks is my type. So we're going to head to Starbucks and get one of the healthiest custom drinks that I can make myself on the menu. What was that up there? Oh, construction. But yeah. We're heading out. Going to Starbucks. One of these humid weather with I think it's about to rain, but they say it's not going to rain, so all the humidity and a little chill in some parts of the air. But yeah, we're heading to Starbucks, which is again close by. We'll have to take a car for that. So guys, I just came home from the gym. I did a 30-minute workout where I covered some of the basics. I am following a creator on Instagram that I did a quick inspirational workout session that's quick and easy for that duration of time, because I want to make it a meaningful time. Man, I felt the burn for 30 minutes. I felt like I got a lot accomplished, right? So we did 100 rep challenge in one of her videos that she forecasted, where she did reverse squats, if I'm not mistaken. But she did some squats, 25 of those. Then she did 25 pulse. Then she did 25 lunges, right? Then she did fly kickbacks, 25 as well. So she made up her 100 rep challenge. And I was thinking to incorporate that to my weekends whenever I'm free, because I feel like that's gonna help me. In the week I use the machines more because I'm doing more heavy focus. In the week I have more time, but when it's the weekends I have to make something quick for me, so I don't feel like I'm rushing through. Last night I did some dances with my cousin. We were dancing to like childhood music, some Zendaya stuff, all kinds of kid stuff. I'm not into it, but I burned enough last night, so I just got right into it when the next day came, and I felt the energy of getting it done. I was surprised I was able to do that challenge. The more I do this, I'm going to feel the results. I felt I'm starting to get heavy in my glute area. I felt my glute start to burn. That's how I know my workouts were intense for that short duration of time and did what it's supposed to do. So guys, thank you guys for watching my channel. I'm gonna go enjoy my matcha that I purchased. Let me show you all the matcha. It's so delicious. I have to discuss what I did. So I got my matcha. I love Starbucks because, one, I feel like their matchas are more legit compared to Dunkin' Donut matchas. Dunkin' Donut matcha lattes are super sweet, super caffeinated, super thick, super everything. And then when you add your own sugar, forget it. You have even more sugar there. In a lot of locations, including mine. So I always go for the matchas because then I don't feel like I'm adding extra sugar in there. I feel like I have the matcha as my base and I'm choosing to add whatever I want to add to there. So I usually get my matcha with half cream, half coconut. I don't like to put coconut milk too much, but I don't like to put too much cream either. So I do half of each, so I don't feel like I'm just investing a lot of fat into there. Then I like to get myself 2 Splendors in there, which is like not the liquid sugar. I notice when I drink drinks with liquid sugar, I break out a lot. So I started changing my sugar types, and then this is why my skin is like starting to come back. I'm drinking water. So even if this has about 20 grams of sugar, I'm still winning because this is not even my sugar intake for today. So I'm winning, clock it. But yeah, so I put half cream, half coconut milk in here, and I put 2 Splendors, and I just keep it simple. I can even put 1 Splendor depending on how I think it's too sweet, you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. So when I talk about customizing a drink to meet your own fitness goals and what you like versus what you like, you can do that. Being on a goal doesn't mean sacrificing what you love, but it means also working around what you love versus what's best for your body. And that's what I do. When I do my matchas, I don't personally order on the app because I feel like there's less flexibility with the milk and the customization. So I go in person and I get it later on in the day where I'm not busy and customize it to make it healthy for me and my body, right? This has a lot of benefits, by the way. Matcha latte is good for mood. Green tea, first of all, this is just green tea powder, right? So good for mood. It's great for skin. It has like some kind of radicals that help fight cancer cells and help speed up the collagen in your skin, right? So you age lesser. That's what they say about the matcha. So it's really, really good, especially if you get the one with no sugar. When you put sugar into too much sugar in today, especially the what's it called, the glute, that bad sugar that's bad for you, that starchy sugar, whatever it's called. I'll get back to that later. But when you put certain sugars that's not so good, you kind of kill the drink's benefits that it's supposed to do. So that's why when I make my matcha, I customize it to my own fancy to make it work for me. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for me to share more on my day-to-day basis of my fitness journey. Thank you guys. I am super amazed to have another one-on-one with you all. Bye. See you next week.